It's Friday, December 6th here in Seoul, and this is your daily news from Korea Now. I'm Debbie Won.
South Korean President Moon Jae-in has asked for China's continued support in the Korea peace process. He made the request in a Cheongwade meeting with China's State Councilor Wang Yi on Thursday, who's visiting Seoul for the first time since ties between Seoul and Beijing went south over the deployment of U.S. missile defense system called THAAD in Korea. Their meeting also comes at a time of heightened tensions between North Korea and the U.S. amid stalled nuclear negotiations. During the meeting, Wang agreed on the need for timely cooperation between Seoul and Beijing as neighbors and said China will continue to play a constructive role to help maintain momentum for a peaceful resolution to the denuclearization issue. Wang also mentioned that the international community is confronted with the threat of unilateralism and power politics, apparently referring to the attitude of the Trump administration, although he did not specifically name the U.S. He stressed that Seoul and Beijing should defend free trade by strengthening bilateral cooperation at an appropriate time. North Korea's first Vice Foreign Minister son-hui has warned that Pyongyang could resume the tit-for-tat name-calling against Washington if similar offensive expressions are used again by the U.S. In a statement carried by the Korean Central News Agency on Thursday, Choi said President Trump's recent remarks hinting at the use of military force against Pyongyang will be a very dangerous challenge if they were not made in error. She said what's even more displeasing is that Trump again referred to the North Korean leader as Rocket Man, an expression he used back in 2017 when the two leaders were exchanging harsh insults against each other amid heightened tensions. The North Korean diplomat warned that if such phrases emerge once again and are done on purpose, we will also start using harsh language against the U.S. Yet, in an apparent effort to prevent the situation from getting worse, Che also mentioned that the North Korean leader has not used any harsh words against Trump. A group of scholars from around the world will gather in Seoul next week for a special seminar that focuses on the cultural impact of K-pop sensation BTS. The event, called K-pop Beyond BTS, hosted by the Korean Society for Journalism and Communication Studies, will be held at Seoul's Yonsei University on December 11th. Although a lot of studies have been done on the cultural effects of BTS, this is the first time that an actual event will be held for scholars to address this topic in person. The seminar will invite 17 scholars from countries like the US, the UK, Canada, and China to share their insight on how BTS has changed the game for not just K-pop, but also media trends and fan cultures all around the world.
And those are your top stories for today. For full-length articles, you can check out our official website, link down below. As always, don't forget to subscribe to Korea Now for more daily updates.